Did you know that the world has reached a population of 7.9 billion people as of 2022? That's a massive population explosion since the early 1900s. What's interesting is that there's a stark contrast in the sex ratio across the nation. You might be wondering as to why we need these separate gender-based statistics. Based on these ratios, the government can distribute different resources to the public efficiently, especially the ones that cater to the needs of a particular sex. According to UN records, there are 97 males per 100 females in the United States. That's kind of a balanced ratio. But in some places, the population of females is significantly higher. Here are the top 10 cities in the United States with the highest female populations. This list takes into consideration the population ratio by percentage. Else, it would be kinda obvious that the most populated cities would have the highest number of females. So, for a fair comparison, population by percentage is a better statistical approach. Number 10, Baltimore-Columbia-Towson, Maryland. Baltimore-Columbia-Towson, that's kind of a mouthful, comprises central Maryland and is the metropolitan statistical area situated in, of course, Maryland. It is also an important seaport. Fells Point in Baltimore was the second largest point of immigration in the United States, second only to Ellis Island. This probably explains the diversity of this beautiful city. The metropolitan region has a population of approximately 2.8 million people. 51.8% of the population of this region consists of females. Another interesting statistical fact, Baltimore has more statues and monuments per capita than any other US city. Number 9, New Orleans-Metairie, Louisiana. With a population of almost 1.3 million people, New Orleans is one of the largest commercial hubs in Louisiana. New Orleans-Metairie Metropolitan Statistical Area essentially comprises 8 parishes. Nicknamed as Crescent City, New Orleans was once the capital of Louisiana. You might have heard about the Mardi Gras celebration in New Orleans. It's quite intriguing to know that they date back to the 1800s. Back to our figures. 51.9% of the population here is female. One weird but spooky fact about New Orleans is that it features a very high number of above-ground tombs. Talk about spooky. There is a mansion in the French Quarter of New Orleans which is haunted. Not only that mansion, but also many other buildings in that area are believed to be haunted. Take a guess as to which city in the US might have the highest female population. Mention your answers in the comments section below. Number 8, Little Rock North, Little Rock-Conway, Arkansas. A highly diverse city, North Little Rock has 44% whites, 42% Afro-Americans, 7% Hispanic, and 1% Asian, with the remaining comprising of Native Americans as well as a mixed population. North Little Rock is a city in the Pulaski County of Arkansas, with a long history dating back to the Burial Mound people. This city was originally known as Argenta, with a population of just over 62,000 people. This is a lovely place with affordable and pretty neighborhoods. 51.9% of the population of this city is female. Side note, Arkansas is the only state in the US that produces diamonds. Seems like women, by natural instinct, enjoy living here. But again, it's worthy to note that this place has one of the highest crime rates in the US, 48 per 1,000 residents. Make sure you watch this video right up to the end, as you will come up across some amazing facts you probably didn't know. But that's not all. You probably wouldn't have guessed the number 1 city on this list either. Or maybe you have. Only time will tell. Number 7, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Known as the Camel City, Winston-Salem is home to the second largest tobacco manufacturing company in the US. the R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company. With a population of almost 2.5 million people, it is the second largest municipality in the Piedmont Triad region. Krispy Kreme opened its first donut shop on South Main Street of Winston-Salem in 1937. This city has a predominantly female population, with 52% of the residents being females. Jennifer Eel, Jill Wagner, and Pam Greer are all from Winston-Salem, with beautiful gardens, wellness classes, art galleries, and other relaxing attractions. It's no wonder this city ranks 7th on this list. Have you mentioned the city with the highest female population in the comments section yet? If not, now's your time. Pause for a moment and make your guess. Number 6. Memphis, Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas. Yeah. With a population of only 650,980 people, Memphis has one of the highest percentages of females. Memphis is predominantly Afro-American, with blacks comprising of a whopping 64% of the population. The percentage of females in Memphis is 52.1%. No wonder why Memphis is the only 5-time winner of the Cleanest City in the US award. Yeah, that's a thing. It also has one of the best urban park systems in the nation, covering 7,000 acres. The city is also home to some famous celebrities such as Kathy Bates, Jennifer Goodwin, and the famous fashion designer Donna Buckman. Time for some history trivia. Memphis was named by American Heritage magazine as the greatest American place in 1998. Number 5. Greensboro-High Point, North Carolina. A beautiful and affordable city to live, High Point is a city in the Piedmont Triad region. It is a diverse city with lots of job opportunities and recreational activities and programs. It is also known as the home furnishing capital of the world and is known for manufacturing buses, textiles, and furniture. With a close-knit community, good schools, and natural beauty, High Point has been reviewed as a decent place to live with a family. It has a population of 776,363, which has risen by 6% since 2020, with a low unemployment rate and median income of $43,670. Greensboro-High Point sounds like a good place to settle. But just like Winston-Salem, this city has a high crime rate of 37 per 1,000 residents. That means you have a chance of 1 in 27 of being a victim of some form of crime. Coming to the percentage of females, 52.1% of this city comprises women. Sharon Rayford Bush, the first African-American female weather anchor of primetime news, is from this city. Number 4. Durham-Chapel Hill, North Carolina. One of the best places to live in North Carolina, Chapel Hill is home to the famous and beautiful North Carolina Botanical Gardens. With a mixed vibe of urban and suburban atmosphere, Chapel Hill is quite a lovely place you can be irrespective of weather. You can enjoy daytime picnics or nightlife and clubbing. Durham is popularly known as the City of Medicine and has a population of 290,767 people. With affordable housing, amazing schools, and extremely low unemployment rate, it seems quite obvious why many women live here. The female population by percentage in Durham-Capitol Hill is 52.1%. Number 3. Springfield, Massachusetts. Springfield, compared to other cities in the East Coast such as New York City and Boston, is quite an affordable place to live. It has a population of 7,000 residents and is the 12th most populous in the Northeast United States. Housing in Springfield is affordable too, and this city has great healthcare facilities and schools, with amazing restaurants, scenic parks, and many attractions. This city is one of the favorite places for retirees and young couples alike to settle. 52.2% of the population in this city is female. Jean-Paige Turco was born here too. Knowing where the highest percentage of women live is great. But do you want to know which cities have the most successful women? Arlington in Virginia has 33% women-owned businesses, with a median income for women of almost $75,000 a year. In Plano, Texas, 41% of businesses are owned by women. The city with the most successful women, drumroll please, is Madison, Wisconsin. 42% of the businesses here are owned by women, and 21% of the women here earn an annual salary of $75,000 or more. Number 2, Birmingham-Hoover, Alabama. Famous for its golf courses, Hoover is a fast-growing city in Alabama. It is the 6th largest city in Alabama and has a population of over 92,606 people. Birmingham-Hoover is the metropolitan statistical area which Hoover comes under. The economy here is largely centered around the retail sector, with multiple malls and shopping facilities. It is quite evident why it is number 2 on our list. Hey, not stereotyping here, let's just say it's a great place, with 52.2% of the residents being females. All the more reason why it is a great place. It is also one of the most affluent and bustling cities. Now, let's see if you've guessed the number 1 city correctly or not. Coming to our most awaited, number 1, Jackson, Mississippi. The city with a long history centered around the civil rights movement and freedom trails running through it, Jackson is also the capital city of Mississippi. The most populous city in the state of Mississippi, Jackson ranks as the number 1 city, with the highest female population of 52.3%. Jackson is also predominantly black, with 82% of the population being Afro-Americans. It has a population of 426,000. Did you guess correctly? Well, there's another intriguing fact about Jackson. The city sits on a dormant volcano. Here's another interesting fact. New York City has more than 200,000 more single women than men. If you're interested in more facts, click subscribe below.